encouraging when I say this truly smells like something I could eat. It smells delicious. And I just spilled it all over the ground, which kind of negates the purpose of having the bird feeder up high so you can see. Hopefully it still works. Check it out. Maintenance watering. Keeping oregano lemongrass needs some, not much. Let's see if anything else needs any water. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, it looks like some new growth or something on there, doesn't it? Check that out. What is that? Hydrangea. New growth in there. And the mint, the spearmint. Catmint, maybe a little bit more water. Teeny weeny. You don't want to put too much water in, of course. That one I might have gone a little heavy-handed with that. I'm just going to keep this out here with some water. 50 degrees here, 2 days before Christmas. Now these Dusty Miller, I'm really taking a chance with these because I know they're not hardy to my zone. If I was a little further south, they'd probably be fine. And they've done great up until now, but I definitely don't want to get into January with these, taking my chances in the landscape because, of course, I just don't think that they're going to make it. Now here on the bottom, we've had some dead leaves, but you can see there's even new growth up here on the top. Absolutely love this flower, so I'm going to, or not flower, but plant, I'm going to pot this up, I think that might be the prudent thing to do, here. So just make sure that I preserve those into next spring. Yarrow is looking really, really good, or excuse me, yarrow. Still pretty green here on the bottom. That's interesting. So, of course, I had one of the yarrows that was eaten by some little critter. But the other dried yarrow bloom remains. Let's see, my juniper here is looking gorgeous. I love that plant. And I just keep coming out to check on the bulbs, make sure that the ground has not been disturbed. I'm not sure when that typically happens, if something's going to come after them, when that would happen. I'm noticing some catmint, some nepeta growth here under the surface. That's nice to see. You can see a little bit of green in here. So this nepeta I took from cuttings. So proud of my baby catmint plants. I think the color scheme here right now in the garden is brown. Check out the Gara. It finally gave up the ghost. And I am going to keep it up like this because you can see the leaves in here protecting, I believe, the crown of the plant. Still kind of pink there. So, good deal. And taking a look at this evening primrose. Still looking pretty good in there. I just love that. Get that in the middle. It's almost mesmerizing, hypnotizing, the way it's spiraled in like that. Absolutely amazing. This is juniper, I believe, some kind of juniper. Ooh, spiky. Gets really yellow at the top and very prickly. Dianthus, still looking really nice and blue. And the arborvitae, the red globe, I believe, or something. It's like a really brownish red right now. Rhododendron, still looking good. Looking really, really good. I cannot wait to see this thing bloom in the spring. Check out those buds. They are just waiting. They are lying in wait. This is an early spring bloomer. That's the oak leaf hydrangea. Just doing what it's going to do. I mean, it just looks really sad. It really has the whole time I've had it. but I know that this is a native species, and I mean, when it's really doing well, it looks gorgeous. So I'm hoping and praying that this one will perform well. So a couple of things I got for Christmas, gardening related. And when I say a couple, I mean literally 2 things. Now, I did accidentally order myself some bulbs from that Holland Bulb Company. So I am going to plant out some more muscari. I don't know how I ended up purchasing that, but I did. So anyway, more bulbs. That's fun. So I did, through my bulb planting experience that has been well documented, I'll link to that video. It was tough. It was a lot to get those holes dug. So I asked for this handy dandy bulb planting tool. And on this handy dandy piece of hardware here, it measures out 2 centimeters, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14. So depending on the depth that you need to go, the specifications on the packaging of whatever bulbs you end up getting or ordering, you'll want to just plant with this accordingly. So it has a nice little hollowed out space there where you just grab on and dig. So I would imagine this would make that job a whole lot easier than just doing it, you know, completely with my little garden shovel. And speaking of digging holes, I also, via my Amazon wish list, received for Christmas this auger, and it's actually a collection of 4. So this is the largest size auger, and well, this is actually larger, I should say. This is fatter, not as long, but more diameter to that. And then there is a pretty small one, and then an even tinier right here. Very lovely, huh? So hopefully with these tools, my gardening adventure will get a little bit less labor intensive. Also wanted to show you guys, I have my tree right here in my front. I opted not to do a full-size real tree in the front. We have an artificial one in a different part of the house. But next year, I am thinking, my wheels are turning for next Christmas when I want to do a full-size real Christmas tree. And I love utilizing the miscanthus plumes at the top of that grass. They're just so beautiful. And I just thought, how pretty would that be if I took some out and put it on the tree, you know, kind of interspersed here. You can see over here as well, but also in this flower arrangement. I mean, just adds the perfect piece that seems to have been missing. I put some of the grass from the miscanthus in here with the dried arrangement. And man, it looks good. Look at that. I just love that. Just looks very naturalistic. Great way to use stuff from the garden this time of year. Thank you guys so much for watching this video.